Hey, boo, hey. So it is Tuesday and it is January 6th, I believe. Wait, let me check, y'all. Yep, it's Tuesday, January 6th. It's 2:54 in the afternoon where I am. Um, I don't know what time you're going to catch this, what time you're going to see this, but I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Happy Mars Day. For some of you, you could be in a really good mood today. Um, I feel like for some of you, you could be getting like a late start to the day. Um, for others of you, you've been up since like very early, and like you're ready to relax, or you're just starting to. Some of you are still at work as you listen to this, but the energy is timeless. Um, Ancestors, angels, spirit guides, please help us. Please protect us, rather. Somebody can need some help, or feels like they need help. Anyway, guide us through this message so that we receive what you need us to know at this time. Please block out any monitoring spirits who would distort or block the message. Interesting. Okay. So for some of you, you could be seeing 888, 818, 118, 1828. The 28th, the 2nd, the 8th, the 18th of a month. For some of you, even the 4th of a month could be significant. Oops. Speaking of which. You could be fighting your intuition right now, or for some of you, you're coming out of a dark space because you're trusting your intuition. You're trusting your own power. For some of you, you have been in a space where maybe you've been doing shadow work and you've been balancing between your light and your dark. And maybe you've finally conquered your dark side. You're realizing that you need both sides. It can't be one or the other because you are both. Yeah, I feel like your intuition is getting stronger. I'm just gonna slide that up there. Yeah, your intuition is getting stronger. You're stepping into a harmonious space. The 6th, the 4th could be significant. You could be seeing 66. Some of you could be 46, or someone around you is 46 or 66, 26, 86, 18, 4. You could have an 8-year-old for some of you. Some of you are following your intuition when it comes down to like a romantic connection, or maybe a home situation. You and your significant other, you guys could be working a lot right now, so you may not be taking as much time for each other as like you usually would, but I do feel like it's gonna pay off. What else, spirit? Mm. Somebody's foundation could have been shaken up in the past. You could have experienced a heartache or a loss. You could be turning your pain into power, or you're learning from it. For some of you, you're triumphant through the pain or through what's hurting you. You're learning to power through the pain. Mm. Some of you too are stepping into your own power, or you're stepping into a leadership position, which is going to possibly change your financial status. And I'm getting all types of notifications too. Um, I don't know. For some of you, you might have been feeling a little broke recently. Money could have been funny. I feel like things are definitely about to change. Like, guys, I wish you could see my screen right now. I'm getting so many notifications. So this could definitely be confirmation for someone. Some of you could be throwing an event and a party or something that you're putting a lot of money into, and you're hoping that it works out for you. You could be experiencing some challenges right now, or maybe there's a project that you're working on, that you're building. For some of you too, you could be having challenges with friends at this time. Someone's friend could have passed away recently, or will. Um, this person could be an Aries, could be a Cancer, or has it in their chart somewhere. Could also be Sagittarius. Hmm. Um, yeah. I feel like at one point you were more focused on the obstacles that were in front of you instead of like the solutions to them. Spirit may have had to change your mindset and your perspective on that. And maybe you're being celebrated for making it through a test. Yeah, for some of you, you were being tested. Maybe Spirit was testing you to see how bad you really wanted it. Yeah, you had to make better decisions, better moves. Um, had to leave certain people in the past. Yeah, you could definitely be not only using the two eyes that you have, but all three to see right now. You're seeing what's important and what's not. For some of you, you're making major decisions in love. For some of you too, you're realizing that a decision that you made in love, maybe to be with someone, is one of the best decisions that you've ever made. Maybe in the past you were very emotionally withdrawn, as the card says, but now you have a lot of love that you would like to give. For some of you, yeah. For some of you, you could have experienced a miscarriage in the past. You may be receiving a rainbow baby. For others of you, um, you're destined to be with a particular person. For some of you, someone from your past could be very envious, or someone who's never experienced this type of love is going to be very envious of this connection. Yeah, you definitely have a lot of people who are evil eyeing your destiny, your authority, your abundance, how you've changed. Some people really don't like the fact that you changed for the sake of your destiny, is what I'm hearing. They've tried to like throw you off mentally, cause conflicts for you, physically and spiritually, have possibly tried to cause conflicts in a connection, um, have maybe tried to even silence you in some way. Someone could have stripped you of your voice or tried to. Yeah, for some of you, you're dissolving is what I'm hearing. Dissolving a alliance, a friendship, a partnership with somebody that hit below the belt with you or is going to hit below the belt. So this could be a warning of what's to come. This could be somebody that you do business with. For some of my street disciples, I need y'all to be careful. Oh, is that a game? Oh, did I? Am I channeling something? I don't know, but I don't know. Take it how it resonates, y'all. That ain't my life. Hell, I don't know. But if y'all are in the street life, y'all need to be careful of who you are making alliances with and who you are making enemies with. For some of you, Spirit was testing you because maybe you've gone through a particular situation before, maybe years ago, and you're not thinking of it. And you're seeing it again. For some of you, it looks a little bit different. So, Spirit could have been testing you with this. For some of you, your friends, your family, whoever, your business associates, your coworkers. Thank you, Spirit. For some of you, this is your boss, or you're having a conflict with your boss, maybe because this person looks down on you. For others of you too, on a different note, I feel like Spirit was testing you to see if you would speak against yourself when it came down to certain blessings coming through. For others of you, I feel like Spirit wanted to see if you would actually speak certain things into existence. Like, for others of you too, I feel like you may have needed help. You may have felt defeated. Um, the help was right there, like your ancestors, your spirit team was there, but they needed you to give them permission. And I feel like you finally have. For some of you, it is financial and material assistance or changes. For others of you, it has to do with healing and love and um, your base or root chakra. So for some of you, this was sexual. You needed sexual healing. And I don't mean in the sense that um, you would necessarily be making love to someone, but I feel like maybe on a mental level, there was some therapy that was necessary or some healing changes that needed to happen. How you viewed sex, thank you. How you viewed sex, good or bad, how you viewed it. For some of you, how you romanticized it was completely wrong. Um, for others of you, you needed to know more information about your own body and your partner's body before you had sex again, or how spiritual sex is. Some of you too had to recover from certain relationships that you had in the past where maybe there was SA, or some type of abuse. For some of you too, spirit challenged you to be able to be friends with maybe the opposite sex without having sex with them before you met your person or before you meet your person, because you're going to have to build a firm foundation with this person of friendship first. Some of you may end up working with your significant other before you guys actually think of um, taking this to a romantic level. For some of you too, you had to be alone, and for some of you be celibate before you met your person. Like you had to be quote unquote completely single, not with someone still hanging on to you, not with you having like someone that you sleep with to satisfy that itch. No, you were like completely alone before spirit will open this door or give you this opportunity. For some of you too, there are people that you're trying to take with you, um, that you're trying to do certain things with, that you have hope that you both can prosper with, that you're not going to be able to take with you or take with you in the ways in which you want to, despite your hope, because there's a certain mission that you're going to have to take on your own. Um, for some of you too, you're the last one of like your friends group who's single. I feel like you're going to come into a relationship this year. And I feel like you could be meeting this person soon, maybe within the next, I don't know, 2 to 5 days or weeks. You could meet this person by May, on the 2nd, 9th, 17th, 5th, or the 29th. For some of you, it'll be the first of the month. For some of you too, you've been alone for quite some time. You've gotten to know yourself in this solitude. You've gotten to see like how bright of a star you really are, and have maintained hope and love throughout all of this. For some of you, you have learned how to, once your person gets to you, love them better, love them deeper. Um, for some of you to take your time. And I feel like alternatively, like while you were over here learning yourself, getting to know yourself, wising up, learning more about the world, even, or seeing the world, your person was doing the same thing, just maybe in a different way. Nah, I'm gonna be real with you. For some of you, if you're not already, for some of you, you are, but you just don't know how far things are going to like truly go. You hope, of course, but you're not sure, of course. Only spirit really knows everything. But I feel like spirit has been giving you hints along the way. Something is about to drop on you. That's gonna shock the hell out of you. It may almost scare you because of how good this is. Yeah. For some of you, things are definitely about to take off. You're about to be rewarded from the divine with a new beginning. And it may be so big that, like I said, it scares you. Somebody could be getting a large sum of money. Yeah, this is the truth. Your finances are picking up. What maybe you've been investing in, whether it's time, energy, effort, you've been learning more skills and applying the knowledge into your life. For some of you, um, You've gotten help, self-help books. For some of you, you're writing one or you need to, maybe in a particular area of expertise that you have. For some of you, you're getting multiple new beginnings. Um, on one end, you definitely need to choose wisely which new beginning you have. Hey, thanks for being here. Like, share, and subscribe. But for others of you, it's almost like you have so many new beginnings, it almost doesn't matter where you start. For some of you, these are gifts from spirit. Like, I'm almost seeing a Christmas tree. I know we're past Christmas and y'all may not even want to hear about Christmas right now, but it's almost like, for one, Christmas came again, or Christmas came early again, or Christmas came early is what I'm hearing. For some of you, you're receiving a late Christmas gift, whether it's from like your significant other or it's in the form of your significant other from spirit, or it's finances. For some of you, it's all of the above. I do feel like whatever is about to happen, there's a change in your finances for some of you, in your confidence as well, um, where you're about to be able to get more rest at night, feel better. Um, you've been inspired to take action, I feel like, but also to rest. For some of you, that was the balance that you had to learn, where to put in effort, where not to, when to rest, when to go full throttle. Yeah, you've been waiting for whatever this new beginning is. And again, like I said, spirit is stressing the fact that it's multiple. Like, don't, and maybe that's the message too for you, is don't be so, don't limit yourself. Like, it's really, you're in a space now where you're limitless. I'm hearing agree to be that. Agree to be limitless. Accept it. Accept that you don't have to think of one source of income or one career field. You are multifaceted. So take advantage of that. For some of you, you are going to be blessed enough where maybe the idea that you're going to come up with is going to be able to encompass everything that you're talented in. Yeah. For some of you too, pay attention to your dreams. I know I've been kind of repetitive with that, you guys, but it's because your dreams, for one, are about to come true. For two, there's a message that you could be missing or that you will be receiving in your dreams on how to positively move forward in life. For some of you, you're going to get a confirmation of a time frame. You could feel like, damn, spirit, I'm walking aimlessly. Like, is there ever going to be a destination? Um, you've almost felt lost in a sense, or unloved by the divine. Like, okay, so you shook up my life for what? You're about to find out. Your crown chakra is here. You're about to find out um, why everything that you lost, everything that was taken, everything that you had to move on, why you had to leave those things behind. It's due to this victory and success. For some of you, you're choosing to leave loss and trauma and old wounds in the past. You're choosing to release. For some of you, you're catching the tail end of the full moon energy. You could be doing like a releasing ritual, or you did do one. For some of you, you may have like written down a petition, or that's what you need to do. You need to write a letter to yourself of what you release, or write a letter to the universe, the divine, of what you are releasing, what you choose to move on for, mindsets, beliefs, um, things that maybe you've had to unlearn, maybe even unlearn about yourself. For some of you, You weren't seeing yourself with the same eyes that the divine was seeing you in, but now you're starting to, or now you have. Like you're seeing and knowing your worth. And I just got a notification, but you're alternatively seeing like the people around you, their worth, um, and also how they see themselves. You could have been tested very hard by the divine, honestly. Part of your sacrifice was leaving certain things and people behind, choosing, okay, I'm not going to feel like that anymore about this person or that thing or whatever. For some of you too, you're choosing not to live a bland life anymore. For some of you, you sacrificed your color, the color in your life, to have a bland one. I feel like you're bringing more color in your life, also more love in your life. For some of you, you tried to go cold after maybe a heartache or suffering a lot. At, oh, sorry, y'all. I got something in my eye. Um, feeling blinded in a sense too. Ooh, that's deep. Come on, spirit. Using the moment. For some of you, you felt like you had to sacrifice love, or you had to sacrifice for love, or sacrifice. Thank you, spirit. You felt like you had to sacrifice yourself for love, and that's never what spirit wanted you to do. Yes, there are certain sacrifices you will have to make for love, certain ways in which maybe you will have to compromise and meet each other in the middle. But for some of you, you kept connecting with people who wouldn't pour into you. They wouldn't pour into you. For some of you, these were people who wouldn't pay attention to you either, unless you got loud. For some of you too, you didn't really feel heard in other relationships. The one that you're moving into, you don't have to yell. That person can hear you when you say it the first time. You might say it multiple times, but they heard you the first time you said it. And it's okay if you do repeat yourself. They'll listen. I feel like too, you're learning that love takes time, or have learned that love takes time. You're learning how not to, or have learned how not to succumb to temptation. For some of you, you tried to lock your damn heart away. Bless you. You tried to lock your heart away. But the truth is, you are love, and there is no running from that. For some of you, you have Venusian traits. So you may have Taurus or Libra in your chart, Cancer in your chart. For some of you, you're learning how to balance between your career and your love life. You're learning how to speak your truth. For some of you too, you learning how to stand on business about who you love. I'm hearing who you love to who you love. And you can take that multiple ways. For some of you, you're standing up for your person to the people that you love around you. So for some of you, you're learning the concept of um, the family that you make or for some of you are making, has to at some point take precedence over and be more, well, I don't want to say be more important, but yeah, but your focus has to be on the family that you make versus the family that you come from. And it's like it, that's the balance that you're learning. It's like you're not unloving the family that birthed you, no, but you're birthing one, and you have to make sure that that family is solid and has a proper and firm foundation just the same. Because for some of you, you came from an improper or a dysfunctional foundation, and you're not trying to have that for your kids, for your wife, your husband, whomever. That's why you've spent all of that time alone. Okay, let me learn myself, let me love myself, let me not give in to temptation and all of this drama and bullshit. For some of y'all got to a point where it's like, that shit is old, no matter how old you are. You see what I'm saying? That shit was old to you. It got real old real fast, is what I'm hearing. Having all of the women, or having a gaggle of men, or whatever the fuck it was, like, it became old real fast, or it got boring for some of you. Like, you realized you wanted more than what you were allowing yourself to receive. And then for some of you too, you got excited and you got hyped once you figured out, oh, I want something real. You know what I mean? And then it's like you got disappointed because it's like, okay, God, now that I know what I want, now that I done chilled out, now that I done grown up and matured, it's like, gimme. But it's like you were acknowledged. However, or I'm telling you now, you're acknowledged. They hear you, they heard you. It's not like they're not going to give it to you, but there could have been lessons that still needed to be learned. Like, you couldn't rush into it. That goes back to the patience card. So for some of you, yeah, after a certain minute, because spirit didn't boom hand you that person. And for some of you, you had to wait a while. Some of you, you have children, and although it's like you would have rather had someone around that would have helped you, that's not how you would have you that's not how spirit wanted you to begin that relationship, as that person being more or less like a nanny. Huh. But I do feel like if you do have children, your person is going to come in and be a very um good role model and representation of what that other parent needs to be. They're going to be a great bonus parent. I also feel like this is someone who is going to make you and your children feel safe. Even if you have children with this person, they're going to still make you and your children feel safe, no matter what. Um, they see you as part of their roots. Like, look at this card, y'all. You're part of their roots. For some of you, you're the reason why they get up every day. You motivate them to get up and to live every single day. For some of you, you are their truth. You are their light outside of the divine. You are like a living embodiment of God's love, of God's existence. Like, you are the reason why they know God exists in the flesh. Or that's what they'll feel. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. We've been on here for 30, almost 35 minutes. For some of you, 34, 35, 20 could be significant. The 20th, the 14th, the 15th, the 3rd, the 1st could be significant dates. So I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. Expect the abundance. Also, if you've been waiting on some money to come in, it's about to drop. So check your accounts. And my hand been itching a lot lately, y'all. So kudos to you. Congratulations. Peace.